guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I have a video specifically about Rothy's and Rothy's sizing. So the purpose of this video is to help you if you are thinking about buying Rothy's, to help you buy the right pair in the right size and not have to return or exchange your shoes. Unfortunately, I learned this the hard way. I had to return 2 separate pairs of shoes from Rothy's because they were the wrong size. So hopefully this video will be a quick little summary of how the sizing kind of works with Rothy's if they run large or small, and hopefully this will help you pick the right pair. If you're not familiar with Rothy's or just looking for more of a general review video, I have actually posted 2 other videos about Rothy's. One is just kind of my general first review of the product, and then I have another review which is kind of an update video where I share how the shoes hold up over several months of wear and a few additional pros and cons. If you've never tried Rothy's, long story short, they are pretty much my favorite shoes. I highly recommend them. If you are interested in purchasing them, I do have a $20 off coupon code, so it would be totally awesome if you use that. I actually get $20 when you use it as well, so it's a win-win for both of us if you are thinking about buying Rothy's. Okay, so if you are interested in learning more about the sizing, then just keep watching. Let me get right into it. The sizing for Rothy's runs small. They are very snug shoes. I have 2 pairs. I have the rounded toe, or this is pointed toe. I have the rounded toe version and a pointed toe, so I can talk about the sizing for both. Both of these run small. So first, let's talk about the rounded toe. So the rounded toe was the first style of Rothy's that I purchased. My normal size is a size 9. I wear a size 9 in probably 75% of the shoes that I wear. So I originally ordered the Rothy's in a 9. Of course, they were too small. I had to size up to a 9.5. So what I would recommend, I think there's a few situations that you should size up half the size if you are thinking about buying Rothy's, specifically for the rounded toe shoes. So number 1, if you are between sizes, it kind of go 50-50 between sizes, you're definitely going to want to size up. The second scenario is if you are primarily one size but occasionally size up, then you still probably are going to want to size up. That's kind of my scenario for the rounded toe shoes. So I would suggest sizing up. If you get the shoes and they're too big, you can always size down, or you can size up for that matter, but I would recommend going with a size up if you are at all between sizes. If you're very solidly one size or on like the smaller end of a size, maybe you can get away with just going the full size, but just something to keep in mind if you're between sizes. Now for the pointed toe. So I would say the pointed toe also runs small. When I initially ordered this was my second pair of Rothy's, I ordered a 9.5 because I thought 9.5 is my size. I had to return these again for a 10. I would say the pointed toe run at least a half size small. Of course, all of this is personal preference. You know, if you like a snugger fitting shoe, then wear whatever size you want. But from my experience, I think these run half a size to a full size small. For the pointed toe shoes, I think there are a few scenarios, again, that you're going to want to size up. Number 1, if you are between sizes, size up. If you have a primary size but occasionally size up, you should size up. Also, specifically with the pointed toe and also a certain degree with the rounded toe, if you prefer kind of a more professional appearance to the shoes and you don't want them to look as casual, I would suggest sizing up in that scenario, either half a size or potentially even a full size. The reason I say that is because with these shoes, they are a knit material. They are very flexible. It's not like a leather shoe where your feet can form to the shoe, these really conform to your feet. So if they are very snug around your toes, you are going to see some like ridges around your toe. You're gonna kind of see, not your actual skin of your toe, but you're going to see it very tightly wrapped around your toe, and you're going to be able to see the outline of your toes. Personally, in my opinion, I think when you can see the outline of your toes, it makes the shoes look a little bit more casual. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but if you are looking for a little bit more professional look where you can't really see that, I would recommend sizing up specifically for the pointed toes because they are very form-fitting to your feet. So if that is something that you think would bother you, I would size up half a size at least. The other things specifically to consider with the pointed toe, if you are someone who is not used to wearing pointed toe shoes, I would recommend sizing up in that scenario as well. Rothy's specifically says on their website that many customers like to size up in the pointed toe flats simply because of the shape of the toe. When you get your toe in there, it does feel more constricted. You can see just how like it narrows at the top, and it does narrow kind of earlier on than the rounded toe ones. So if you're someone who's not used to having your feet in pointed toe shoes, it may just be more comfortable for you to just size up and just not have to worry about it. Size up half a size, just so the fit of the shoe does feel a little bit roomier and more comfortable. And then finally, I think the final scenario where you would want to size up is if you just prefer a little bit more of a looser, should I say, or less constricting flat. I know some people like to have very tight-fitting flats where their heel is not shifting around at all. It's very form-fitting. Personally, I don't like that as much. I like to have a little bit more wiggle room where I can kind of wiggle my toes around and just feel a little bit more air in my shoes. So if you're in that camp also, I would size up as well. So I've seen a lot of questions online about how Rothy's does their sizing, if the sizes run small or large. Hopefully this video helps you answer that question. If you have any experience with Rothy's, if you agree or disagree with my sizing recommendations, let me know down in the comments down below. And once again, if you are thinking about buying Rothy's, I would love it if you would use my $20 coupon code. And of course, you get $20 off your order by doing that as well. So that's it, guys. If you like these review videos, I post all kinds of product and service reviews for all kinds of trendy products on the internet. So if that's your kind of thing, then definitely join me here and subscribe. And that's it. Bye, guys.